Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, foot in. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Sorloth. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri, spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Messi picks it up out wide. Mbappe shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's in a chance, surely! Van Dijk. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Played into space. It's a promising position. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Dembele. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. Pass somewhat off target. And he's quick to return it. And it's made its way to him. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe Receives it in a good position here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance here to counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. That has not gone well. Dumfries spots it and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Rodri. Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Opts to play it back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So both teams still stuck on the... He'll try from distance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's running through. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through.
Such good technique.
Well read, nice interception.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super find. Decent chance! Goes long and straight. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes...
Chance for a shot! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Threads one in, knocks it into space. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He's had a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
Spain
9.
have their third
Número
corner.
5. Número 10. Messi. Número 15. Número 41.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Número 7. Número 11.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Número 18. Número
And this is
20.
Bale. Oh, he's all alone. It goes for a shot. That's got him rattled. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Big chance. Goal, Spain. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dembele. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain are looking to go forward now. He's in one-on-one. It's Rashford! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That tries from a long way out. And no one is overly concerned about that. Rijkaard. Fernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Bellingham. He's having a hit! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With so little time left, grandstand finish. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's looking wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodri. Bellingham can see things, others tries one from range.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's the end. Argentina, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, it's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Messi. Messi. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That'll be a throw. Oh, what has happened here? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Pelé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bruno Fernandes. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rice gives no quarter whatsoever. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. Rice. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Over to the right flank. Mbappe, he's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Bellingham. And this is Pelé. Played out to the left flank. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Pelé. Bruno Fernandes, who is rarely short on confidence. Now it's Pelé. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Spread to the right. And it's Rodri. Well read, and the danger is averted. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bruno Guimaraes bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Silvestre. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Messi. This is Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. Pelé. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Zambrotta. Dembele. Shot a goal! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide, back where it came from. He's going for goal! Off the post! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Argentina with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's having a go! Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
England appear to be happy to let their front players... Real chance! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
England restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pelé, and he welcomes... Oh, shooting chance! That was not gone well. And another try! Nearly, but not quite. Messi. And it's Zambrotta. Bruno Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's having a pop! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Looking for the run. Cafu has the space to scheme. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri. And it's Marcelo. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's having a hit! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for England, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Rodri, number 17, Bruno Guimaraes, number 7, Pelé, number 8, Luis Diaz. Coming on
Silvesh.
the field, number
Rice.
13, Neymar.
Neymar.
Number 14,
Yamal.
Rice. Number
Well, now
4,
here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Number 9.
Is there any support? He might not need
Number
it.
6, Yamal. Substitution in
For
progress.
Rice. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now Van de Ven. Oh no, this does not look good. Yamal. And it's Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Azar. In with the challenge. Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Solot purring. And he shoots! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this.
Great chance! That's another chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Park Ji-sung is onto this. Real chance! Raul plays it in. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. No, that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Throw it. Rice. He's had a shot! And that is high.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And he's running through. Spread to the right. Off. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment.
Philippines definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Van Basten. Batistuta. And the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Philippines are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. That's where it came from. He's found space here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's come to nothing. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well measured. He's being urged to shoot. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Argentina.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor.
And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Messi just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Thuram. And it's Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Stojkovic. And he welcomes it in. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. Ferdinand. Argentina have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And a header! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target. Bruno Fernandes. Kaut. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Rice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. No, it's come to nothing. He'll try from distance! Now, there's a terrific hit. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. Played out towards the right wing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri. Out of play for a throw.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Throw in. That's a throw. And that is a little undercooked. And it's made its way to him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's really well manoeuvred. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu, he won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be one more added time.
Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like...
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So straight into the second half. Chance, surely! Superb from Rice! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is...
It's the Goal! Argentina! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
the perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough... Mbappe! It's hit the uprights. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super ball. Neymar. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? And a neat finish. They're level in H. Rice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Club America restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Neymar. He might be in here. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he latch on to this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Oh, what has happened? And another try! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that's well seen too. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank.
Oh, really well played.
Gerrard. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Shot, surely! Neymar. Zambrota. The referee has given a corner. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the finish! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And this is Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Passing nice and neat. Marcelo spots it and intercepts. And it's Gerrard. Passes short and sharp. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Club America are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Club America cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. The second period is underway. Messi, Wan-Bissaka, Neymar. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Gerrard looking to receive it in space.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rice, spread to the right. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Upamecano. It's Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Neymar. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But they've got it again. Always goal side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Referee has just said play on. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's gone loose. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Chouameni. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Haaland is onto this. Gerrard. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Marcelo gets it clear. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Chouameni. And it's Mendes. Gerrard. Swings it across.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out?
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9. Número 10. Messi. Número 5. Número 16.
Saka.
Número 41.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Número 18.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Número 23.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Yamal. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's on his own! Tries a shot! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Guimaraes. Haaland! And it's in! And what a climax we have here!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Club America give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chouameni. Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ronaldinho. Here's Deco. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cruyff, and it's been played through. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Edmilson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Turan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco, and he was quick to react. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Impressive jump. And that's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So, a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for 1-0. Just one winning. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Here's Rodri. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now, can they get him away? And he's definitely onside. And he can thump it away. Gamba Osaka have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Hakimi. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Gakpo ready to try one. Gakpo!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gakpo goes short. Now it's Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Now it's Rice. Now it's Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Gakpo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bruno Fernandes. Good read, needed to be. Foot in. O'Reilly. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been won straight back. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Marcelo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gerrard. Mbappe, and he is dashing away. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
O'Reilly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too...
He's having a shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Gamba Osaka have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here. Brilliant save from Buffon! It's run loose, who's going to get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri, Gerrard with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rice, and here's Mbappe, Bale, and he's stuck it away, and once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And we've reached half-time. Argentina are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Second period then underway. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rice, looking to play him in. Finds himself. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Argentina presented with a golden opportunity here. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Argentina with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Gakpo. Shot at goal! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails.
Gets his head on it! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bale. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Bale. Gamba Osaka can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Over to the right flank. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 16. Entran número 5. Número 22.
Dembele. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Zambrotta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schlotterbeck tries to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gakpo is always looking to break lines. And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice physical challenge. Shevchenko was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's had it taken off him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Buffon gets it away. Messi. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Zambrotta. O'Shea looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Now it's Messi. Valverde. Bale. Gabriel simply refused to be outdone there. Time added on, 4 minutes. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. No, he's not getting past him there. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Gabriel. Ferdinand cuts it out. O'Shea. And it's Azar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous...